Good morning, everybody, and welcome to The Balancing Act. We are so glad you joined us. I'm Julie Moran.
And I'm Olga Villaverde. Today, our focus is on feeding our global family. CARE has been serving the poorest people in the world by making them part of the solution.
That's right. CARE rocks with programs that improve access to proper nutrition, quality health care, education, and economic opportunities.
So what began in 1945 as an American organization delivering care packages to war-torn Europe, today CARE continues to save and build lives by empowering women and girls and delivering lasting change through tools that can't be confined to a box.
We're going to find out about this later, and it's very powerful.
Look at that,
and
it's all locked
I know,
up.
it's all locked up. And also, this pack's powerful, nutritious punch, the sweet potato.
I love it.
One of my favorites, full of fiber, complex carbs, protein, vitamin A, C, iron, calcium. What doesn't it have? We're serving up today in our Quick Bites with Ralph.
And we get a twofer.
All right.
With Ralph, a twofer, as he cooks up a breakfast casserole for the entire family. You cannot leave. You have to stay right there.
Don't turn that channel.
The Balancing Act starts right now.
There's nothing like family gatherings with great food. Welcome to my kitchen. This is Quick Bites with me, Chef Ralph Pagano. Right now, it's wintertime, which means comfort food is headlining so many tables. I've already made some comfort food for tonight using a classic ingredient, but in a unique way. This one's actually been used as a staple, feeding families globally and, of course, our own families for years. My secret ingredient that will help you save calories and fat is Nestle's Carnation Evaporated Milk. That's right, you forgot even how to use it. Well, I'm going to show you the right way. The main recipe I'm going to prepare for you today is a sunrise breakfast baked casserole. When you get evaporated milk, you have 60% of the water removed, which makes for creamier, smoother textures. It's great for baking. It does not spoil. When your company comes over and you got family gatherings, it's a go-to ingredient. It's got 1/3 the fat of half and half, and it's 40 calories per serving. It's practically like eating air. In the morning or the night before, you grab yourself some evaporated milk. You mix it into a bowl. It's nice and easy. When you're done, save the can. You get a little handy-dandy spoon saver for later on. I've got some eggs that I've already whisked together into my bowl. Now, I've got sausages that we already cooked off. We're gonna add that to our bowl. Get in there, everybody. Cheese, because no breakfast casserole would be proper without cheese being added. I'm gonna add to that right now a little holiday peppers, red and green. They come inside. Now, the fancy chef term, when you put eggs and milk together, is called a royale. And you can make all different kinds of things when you got a royale. I'm gonna add my green onions to this, and I've got some bread left over from last night's dinner as well. That's gonna pop in here. Now I'm gonna mix it all together. Place it in your oven, 350 degrees, and what happens next? Deliciousness throughout the whole house. This smells oh so good. To learn how Nestle Carnation regular evaporated milk can help you feel the family love, go to verybestbaking.com or visit our website, thebalancingact.com. This has been a quick bite. But remember, chew slowly.
Compassion, dedication, empowerment. Just a few words to describe the humanitarian powerhouse CARE, which extends its hand to the poorest people around the globe. Their reach is long, their participants are many. And it all began 70 years ago with a care package like this one on the set. In this Be the Change segment, we'll examine CARE's impressive outpouring of love and support. And joining us in the studio today is Joyce Adolwa of CARE. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Julie. It's wonderful to be here.
We are so glad you're here. And Joyce, we all know CARE, but just tell us how it all began.
Yeah, like you said, it started 70 years ago after World War II in 1945 when 22 organizations came together and decided to send help abroad to Europe. And initially, the care package was really U.S. Army food surplus that they reconstituted, and they shipped those to families in Europe. Now, what happened after that is that as the needs grew, then the care package also evolved. And a lot of people don't know this, but the care package was actually coined by CARE, that phrase.
The care package came from you guys 70 years ago.
70 years ago.
Unbelievable.
Yes, CARE pulled together Americans to respond to families and individuals in Europe. And we are doing the same thing 70 years later. But this time, we're not only delivering relief for today, but also helping communities plan for the future to make it a sustainable change.
Unbelievable. And I know there's been a big focus in your organization recently on women. Tell me about that.
Absolutely. When you look at the global figures, 1.4 billion people live in poverty. Of those, women are disproportionately impacted by poverty, impacted by discrimination and marginalization. So, and we also see the other side of it, that when you work with women, it has a ripple effect within the community. She will bring up her kids right. She will take them to school, and she will teach them to earn a living. So we want to see that ripple effect happening in millions of lives across the globe. So that is why we focus on women. And when you think about it in terms of food production, women help produce 50% of the world's food. They put in 2/3 of the effort.
Go women.
But
Go
they only
ladies.
get 10% of the income.
Now, I love your mantra, and that's deliver lasting change. When and how did y'all come up with that?
For us, what is important is to change the dynamics of poverty, to change the drivers, the socio-political imbalances, the relationships that keep people disempowered. So our mission is really to bring equity within societies, and that is why we focus on women and girls too. So once you lift them up and people have a different perspective, then the relief effort can be supplemented with the development effort. So it's not just supplying food for today, it's also helping them establish how they will continue to get it beyond care.
So important. And care has such a wide reach. And, this year, tell me about the projects you've got going. And there are too many to number, really.
Yes, we're in over 90 countries. We have grown and moved beyond Europe. We are in Asia, Africa, Latin America, 90 countries, over 800 projects, reaching over 70 million people. But there is a lot more to be done. We have 1.4 billion people still in poverty that we still need to reach with not only relief, but better health care, education, economic empowerment. We want them to be resilient to natural disasters and emergencies so that they can be able to bounce back. And that is the mission of care.
Who supports care and how can we help?
Everyone can log on and customize a gift in honor of their family members or friends or for themselves.
I love that idea.
Our e-catalog, we do have an e-catalog, and that site is care.org/be-the-change.
All right, I got to ask you about this blue box. What is this?
Absolutely. This is really an exciting innovation. We have women the savings groups. So everyone brings in a little less than $2, and they put it in per month, and then they can borrow. It's a bank. It's a village savings and loans bank. So they can borrow against themselves with a little bit of interest. And this has been so successful. The repayment rate is over 98%.
98%?
98%. And women have been able to send their kids to school. They've been able to reconstruct their homes. They've been able to buy cattle and, have a livelihood because of a simple savings box.
You guys are rock stars. I'm telling you that.
Thank you.
It's something to keep in mind, the way you can personalize gifts as we think about the holidays and everything that's coming up. And I just want to tell you, you're such a blessing. Thank you for being on the set today.
Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure. And for more information on how CARE is giving mothers and their families the tools they need to overcome poverty all over the world and how you can help, visit care.org or our website, thebalancingact.com/be-the-change.
It's November. You know what that means? It's holiday season. But why should the turkey get all the credit? Why should the prime rib be the star of your table? Let me tell you something. November is National Sweet Potato Awareness Month. Now, if you happen to go into your cupboard and you got a sweet potato the size of this, I gotta tell you something. That's a big sweet potato. How you gonna put that in your mouth? This one right here, that's easy. My friends at George Foods have the most delicious sweet potato you're ever gonna see. They're steamable, they're microwavable, and most of all, they're all the same size. Now I take this little potato, pop it in the microwave 8 minutes, I cut it open, hollow it out, take a little bit of honey, a little bit of thyme, mix it all together, a little bit of salt, and pipe it right back into my potato. Put it into the broiler just so I can brown it underneath, and I've got a beautiful, fantastic, nutritious meal. Nutritious, vitamin A, vitamin C, beta-carotene, fiber, protein. You would think that the sweet potato is the most incredible miracle food. Now this we're gonna ride along with a little bit of steak, because who doesn't like steak and potatoes? Raise your hand if you don't like steak and potatoes. Put your hand down. Now I'm taking the liberty of already cooking a steak already. I've got my great George sweet potato right here. Remember, you always cut against the grain a little bit, right? That keeps the meat from getting that chewy piece in your mouth. So if you see the lines go like this, go like that. In the pan, on the stove top, I've also prepared one of my favorite sauces to go with my great steak and potatoes. What have I got? A little bit of heavy cream, Gorgonzola cheese, Worcestershire shea sauce, all mixed together with a pinch of salt, squeeze a lemon, put the steak on the plate, drizzle it on top of your steak. Oh my, just the right amount of sauce. You're gonna go log on to sweetpotatoes.com. That's right, sweetpotatoes.com to find out where you can buy these fantastic 8-minute sweet potatoes and help a family in need this Thanksgiving. And don't forget, you can find this recipe on thebalancingact.com. Happy Thanksgiving from me and the whole Quick Bites family. I'm Ralph Pagano. I want you to remember that this was a quick bite, but chew slowly.
Thanksgiving is nearly upon us, and for many, it's our most cherished holiday, a day to spend with loved ones, celebrate our blessings, and of course, eat great food, especially comfort foods. And what better comfort food than a honey-baked ham? With us to celebrate tasty, easy-to-prepare wonderful food for Thanksgiving and any festive occasion is Mary Adams, a friend of mine at this point, a general store manager for Honey Baked Ham. Her store is located in Columbia, South Carolina. Good morning.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
All right, before we talk about this, and let me tell you, this is a staple in my household. Let's talk about something that you just celebrated, something really great that you want to announce.
Yes, just recently I received Manager of the Year. It was quite an honor. I am so excited.
That means you've sold a lot of honey baked hams.
Yes, I've sold a lot of honey baked hams.
Well, good for you, Mary. And let me ask you something. The holidays are coming. I'm extremely busy. My mom used to make things from scratch, and she stopped doing that immediately and started getting a honey baked ham instead. Why is that sometimes a better option?
Well, you know, a holiday is the most wonderful time for family and friends to spend for holiday. It can also be a very stressful time. But with a delicious, tender, moist honey baked ham on your table, there's no reason to stress. We give you less time in the kitchen and more time with family and friends.
And especially after you're cooking for so many hours and sometimes it doesn't come out right. Here, you're getting something
perfect every time.
Done. Now let's talk about what we have here today. Talk to me about this beautiful spread.
Today we have for you our delicious spiral sliced ham. Front and center of your table, it will always be moist and delicious.
I love it.
Accompanied by delicious slice and glaze turkey breast and our heat and serve delicious sides. They are simply awesome. We also have premium desserts, pies, and delicious cakes.
I love these hams. Now, I have to be honest. I think I've been eating a honey-baked ham for Nochebuena, which is Christmas Eve, and Thanksgiving since I was a little girl. How long has honey-baked ham created all these traditions?
Honey Baked Ham opened the first Honey Baked Ham in Michigan over 50 years ago. With its patent spiral machine, cutting the most tender premium meat, and 3 generations and 400 stores later, Honey Baked continues its tradition.
And now the sizes vary because this is the kind of size that my mom would get, but I know there's sizes for everyone, whether you're having a small gathering or a large gathering, right? Can you tell me about that?
Yes, we have a variety of sizes. Our associate can help you find a perfect size for no matter what family occasion or any events. Our hams are spiral sliced in store, and they're hand glazed with that delicious, crunchy, sweet glaze. And they're fully cooked and ready to serve.
You know, something else I love about Honey Baked Ham is that you guys give back, which is always important because whenever there is success, it's important to give back to the community. And we had the pleasure of speaking with someone regarding Feeding America and how you guys have joined forces. Tell me about that, because it really touches my heart to know that you're feeding people who don't have the means to eat.
Yes, it is Honey Baked Ham's mission to celebrate life one meal at a time. And we feel it is our responsibility to help those struggling with hunger in America. Honey Baked thus far has donated 3 million meals to Feed America.
Wow, that's
And it is our goal this holiday to raise 1 million meals.
God bless you. And something else I want our viewers to know, it's not just for the holidays. I mean, this is a great go-to when you don't have food in the kitchen.
Anytime. Honey baked ham is available for any event, any occasion. We do all the work for you so you can spend more time with family and friends.
And the taste is?
It is simply awesome. The most moist, delicious ham you will ever have with that delicious, sweet, crunchy glaze.
You can be here any time of the year, holidays, my birthday, whatever you want. Thank you so much. And for everybody who wants to know more about Honey Baked Ham and all your achievements, they go to what website?
honeybakedham.com or visit your local Honey Baked Ham store.
Best breakfast of my life. Thank you so much, Mary.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Thank you so much. And if you'd like more information on today's Thanksgiving Day segment, visit us at thebalancingact.com or get a little holiday social and follow us on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you, and I'm telling you, the Honey Baked Ham, the best. Let's face it, shopping is the great American pastime, especially during the holiday season. The shopping malls adorned with festive decor, holiday sales, and Santa visits. We just can't get enough of it. But for those of us that are always on the go, shopping online is very important and has pretty much become a norm in today's culture. Well, with Shop Your Way, you can also get rewards for the purchases you already plan to make, both in-store and online. How? Well, Heather Zidane is here from Shop Your Way. Good morning.
Good morning, Olga. How are you?
Can you feel my excitement here?
Yes, I love it.
I love shopping. I really do. And I've slowly become, more of an online shopper, but I like that idea of getting rewards. And I was reading here, Heather, Shop Your Way is apparently you can shop thousands of brands and earn rewards. Ding, ding, tell, tell.
Yeah, absolutely. So Shop Your Way is a free member-based social shopping community and rewards program. So essentially, you not only get rewarded for all of the purchases you're making, but there are a lot of great benefits that we can talk more about. Specifically, our network of great retail partners. So members can not only kind of shop, earn, browse, but earn and redeem on all of the great products they need and want.
Walk me through. What am I going to see?
There are so many benefits to being a Shop Your Way member. Access to hot products and sales events, early offers, even free gifts or rewards with purchases. Shop Your Way is accessible in store, online, and even on your mobile device. No matter where you're shopping from, you'll be able to access thousands of brands and millions of products on shopyourway.com. We actually have a sweepstakes where members can win what they want. So essentially, I can go in and tag all the items that interest me for the sweepstakes, and then I get to instantly play for my chance to win. Members can go to shopyourway.com/win now to check it out. There are so many other benefits in addition to this, rewards point system that you're seeing. So in addition to sweepstakes and other great benefits, we've got a personal shopper program.
A personal shopper program.
Yes, and it's free. My personal shopper actually wardrobed me for this segment. It's fantastic.
She did very good with the color.
Thank you. So essentially, she created this catalog for me, and I was able to look through all of her suggestions and recommendations, choose a couple of outfits that I thought might work, order them instantly. It was so convenient, saved me time, and she also made sure that I was getting great deals on the products that I was looking to buy.
We have a few testimonials from some women who have tried Shop Your Way. Let's read a couple of them.
Yeah, great. So I love Shop Your Way Birthday's early reminders of when to start looking for and buying gifts. Plus, the helpful suggestions and discounts are awesome.
Fabulous. Next one.
Still stunned that I won, having a lot of fun and anticipation as to what it will be. I have been telling everyone I know about the Shop Your Way program and encouraging them to try. So very thankful for this program. The sweeps have been a ton of fun.
I need to win something one day. Go ahead. Last one.
My personal shopper always reaches out enough for me to be able to get the savings I need and save a bunch of money while getting amazing products.
Really just a win-win for everybody here.
Absolutely.
For our viewers out there who would like more information on Shop Your Way,
check out shopyourway.com.
Happy holidays. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Hilda.
And remember, when you shop online, go to shopyourway.com. Convenient, easy, earn rewards, become a member. Again, shopyourway.com or go to our website, thebalancingact.com. Thanks so much for starting your morning right here with us. Hopefully, you've learned more about how we can help feed the global family.
And you know what? Be the face of change in your community. Every little bit helps.
Absolutely. And so much great information on our website. Check it out, thebalancingact.com.
We are also on Facebook and Twitter. And until next time, say it for us, honey.
What do? We find your balance. Find our balance.
We find it all.
Yes.
So long, everybody.